Man, what a game that was. 49ers take business, and they beat the Packers 24-21. Man, I was rooting for the 49ers the whole game because I like the 49ers a lot. When Aaron Jones ripped off that 50-yard run to put him in field goal range, I thought it was over right then and there. I thought they were going to drive down and get that touchdown. But they failed to get the touchdown. Their kicker misses. Brock Purdy and the 49ers drive all the way down. Christian McCaffrey gets his second touchdown of the game. And then they win off of an interception that Jordan Love threw. What a game, man. I generally thought it was going to be a blowout. The 49ers came in as the way better team, but major props to the Packers. They upset the number 2 seed Cowboys. They almost pull off the upset against the number 1 seeded 49ers. Heck, who knows what would have happened if they beat the 49ers? Could they have gone to the Super Bowl? Could they have won the Super Bowl? Maybe the 49ers saved us all from another Packers Super Bowl. We'll never know. But let's get into these stats. After, of course, I say that Packers kick a field goal to start the game off, kick another field goal in the second quarter, and the Packers get the 49ers get a touchdown to end the half. And then the Packers get 15 points because they went for 2 on one of those plays to make it a 7-point game, while the San Francisco 49ers only get 7 points. And in the last quarter, 49ers buff out 10 points to win the game. I was in the call with my friend while we were watching this, and he guessed a 24-21 game, so props to him as well. Surprised he got that. Jordan Love, Brock Purdy. Jordan Love did not have that good of a game. He had 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. And he went 21 for 34 for 194 yards. But Brock Purdy had a solid game. If you call him a game manager, he had a pretty game manager-y game. He threw 23 for 49 for 252 yards and a touchdown. Aaron Jones and Christian McCaffrey, the battle of the running backs. Aaron Jones is really good. McCaffrey's the best running back in the league. They both put out lights, especially that 50-something yard run near the end of the game for Aaron Jones. That was important. Of course, it did not win the game for the Packers as they did not kick that field goal, which this game would be over in overtime if they had kicked that, if they had made that, of course. But Christian McCaffrey, 17 carries, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. Undisputed RB GOAT behind Jonathan Taylor. We all know it's Christian McCaffrey. Jonathan Taylor's a close second. Romeo Doubs caught 4 balls for 83 yards, while George Kittle caught 4 balls as well for 81 yards and a touchdown. For player stats, let's get into them now. And then Christian McCaffrey, Brock Purdy ran 6 for 14. Jennings ran 1 for -1. And then Kittle for receivings. Jennings, who came in for an injured Debo, I believe, caught 5 for 61. Ayuk caught 3 for 32. McCaffrey got 7 for 30. Samuel, who went out the game, caught 2 for 24. Conley caught a clutch ball, 1 for 17. And McLeod caught 1 for 7. Their defense, Greenlaw got 2 interceptions. That's all I really need to say. They did not get a sack, apparently. Especially not... Where's he at? Nick Bosa, which is, if you know the joke, kind of a surprise. McLeod and Samuel both had 1 kick return. McLeod got 23, Samuel got 21. No punt returns. Moody was 1 for 2. One of his kicks were blocked, I believe. He got 6 points on the day. And Wisnowski punted 4 times for 179 yards and 2 inside the 20. The Packers, other than Aaron Jones, Wilson ran 4 for 16, Reed ran 1 for 9, and Love ran 5 times for 3 yards. Other than Dubs for receiving, Reed caught 4 for 35, Melton caught 1 for 9. If I gotta say anything, the Packers touchdowns were random, bro. Melton caught a touchdown, and Kraft caught a touchdown. Luke Musgrave caught 3 for 14. Watson caught 1 for 11. Wilson caught 1 for 11. Kraft caught 3 for 9. Jones caught 3 for 8. Sims caught 1 for 4. And Wicks did not catch a ball. They got at least 1 sack. Okay, they only got 1 sack. No fumbles, of course. Nixon had 2 kick returns for 97 yards. Reed had 2 punt returns for 16 yards. Carlson, again, missing that clutch field goal, but other than that, he was perfect. Other than the clutch field goal that would have sent into overtime, of course. 2 for 3. He had 7 points in the day. And Whelan punted 1 time for 42 yards. Now, for team stats, it, as you would expect, is close. The 49ers had 356 yards compared to the Packers' 330, as the 49ers had more passing yards with 245 compared to 194, but the Packers surprisingly had more rushing yards, 136 to 111, and the 49ers got 5.6 yards while the Packers got 5.3. They both had 20 first downs. The Packers were only 7 for 13 on 4th down, while the 49ers were 10 and 16, but the 49ers did not go for a 4th down, and the Packers did, which they failed to do. 64 plays to 62. Of course, 49ers allowed 1 sack. They allowed 0. 49ers punted 4 times. They punted once. The 49ers had 6 penalties, which is a lot of yards, but a lot of those, like 3 of those were like defensive pass interferences. So, and then Packers threw 2 interceptions, no fumbles from each of them, and they both had the ball in equal 30 minutes. So, another thing before I go, I said this again, I'm going to reiterate this. What a game this was. I was not expecting this to be such a good game. Good job, NFL. You got a good game. The other one was kind of bad, but this was a really good game. And tomorrow we got 2 bangers. I mean, 1 banger. There's Lions. Oh, come on. I don't want to know the Green Bay Packers. I want to know the NFL. Sorry for that. Tomorrow, we have the Buccaneers and the Lions, which I think is going to be kind of mid. I think the Lions will wipe. And then we got the Chiefs and the Bills. Now, I didn't put out the divisional rankings because I'm lazy. But I do think the Chiefs will win because, just like the 49ers own the Packers, Chiefs own the Bills in the playoffs. So I expect the Chiefs to win. I wouldn't be surprised that the Bills do win. But I expect the Chiefs to win. But great games tomorrow. And I'll see you when those games come up. Tomorrow, of course. Yeah, that's really all I have to say with this video. Peace.